Yeah, what's he doing? What is that, though?
What are you doing, bro? Let's slip under the radar.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Just let your football do the talking.
All right, let's get this on the road.
Brent, we rolling. Perfect.
All right. Oh, why do I feel like this?
Water tries to ring me now.
That's cool. All right, cool. Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, just make sure you're speaking into the mic. Nice.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just a bit. Can it lift
cool,
a bit?
yeah?
Just a little bit. There you go. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it won't stay now. That should be cool.
Is that cool, yeah?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. All right. There you go.
The mechanic. Yeah. The sound man, yeah?
All right. Let's get this show on the road. All right, cool. You're locked into One League Podcast. As you know, we usually start the show with our sponsors. We don't have any sponsors at the minute, so I'm leaving it open. We are leaving it open. If you would like to be featured in this section, send us a DM. Yeah, One League Podcast on Instagram. And if the shoe fits, we will wear it. But it's over to you.
Yep, so I'm going to say One League Podcast episode. I'm going to say 25, you know?
25,
Episode
yeah?
25.
And what are we?
We're the number one non-league podcast in the world.
Say it with chest, though.
We're the number one non-league podcast in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Right, number one
And we've got our
non-league
guest, Jamie Lawrence.
Back, Jamie Lawrence.
He gets a round of applause still. Thank
Come
you for
on.
coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you on. And do you know what? I checked the CV. It's extensive, as I said. So we've got a lot to get through. Let's get into it. So we like to start our show off with a segment, what we call Wikipedia. We ain't believing you. All that is, we do our background checks on who we have on. And cross-reference.
You ain't the police, are you?
Wow, what are you hiding? What are you saying? But yeah, we just like to see that because Wikipedia gets things wrong sometimes. So we
Majority
just
of the
check
time.
majority of the time.
Right.
So we just like to check. So I might put you on the spot a little bit here.
Yeah,
But
calm.
Jamie Hubert Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's
Full
got the name right.
Jamaican.
Full Jamaican, yeah?
Full
That's a
Jamaican.
yard
But-
man there.
I had my granddad's full name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But there you go. And what, born here or born in Jamaica?
Born here.
Born
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And may I ask, what area were you born in?
Balham, South London.
But my
Yeah.
South London massive. What are you seeing a trend there? Like some of the best guests we've had are from South. Are you seeing a trend?
I don't really see it, I'll be honest.
All right, boy, I'm seeing it.
I just see it as people, you know?
Nah,
I
get
just
out,
see
man.
people.
I don't do that.
I see people.
Don't do that.
His ratings.
Yeah, you see it.
Nice. So, yeah, as I was saying, like, on Wikipedia, it says, and correct me if I'm wrong with any of this, you played as a right winger.
Started as a right winger, then I went into centre midfield.
Oh,
The best normally start.
yeah. Bit of tech about you. No, but usually to move into the middle, you need to have a bit of tech
You need to have a bit
so-
about you,
yeah.
to be fair.
Okay, interesting. And now you're a fitness coach for the Zambia national
Yeah.
team.
Fitness coach and coach.
And
National
coach.
team, yeah.
Wow, that
Okay.
you know what? That sounds like a journey. And you know what? Let's find out where it all started. So on here, it's saying it started with Cows Sports.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Is it Cows?
Cow Sports, yeah.
Cows
Where's that?
Sports.
Sussex.
Isle of Wight,
Isle of Wight.
yeah.
So born in Balham,
Yeah,
raised in Balham,
yeah.
but in a team in Isle of Wight.
How did that work?
Right. It worked because I was on one of my holidays, one of my prison sentences there.
Okay.
That was my second one. I was doing 4 years.
Okay.
And what happened, I played, they used to come in every Boxing Day to play the prison team,
This Cows, that
Cow
Cows team.
Sports. So
Okay.
like, it's like Mean Machine, like all the prisoners on their outside, they play this team, the
What?
semi-pro team.
Yeah.
And I played against them and managed to score 2 goals against them.
Okay.
But then they went to the governor, asked him if I can get released every weekend to play. When I got knocked back from parole, come on home leave, went back. They started letting me out every weekend to play for the team, and that's where the journey started.
That is mental. Wait. Whoa. How old was you?
That's what I'm saying. We started to talk about academies when people thought you have to be in an academy. I got released from prison at 23.
Wow.
I had been at no academy before. I played football at school. I was always playing Saturday and Sunday. I had trials at clubs. But you know, everyone matures at a different age, bro.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah,
Wait. But I think we're glossing over this too much. So you was in prison,
I was in prison twice.
and okay, so this is the second stint you said.
Yeah, I'd done 3 years before that. And done a year, got parole first time. I was in Felton, Brixton, Dover. And I was out 3 months, got nicked again, got 4 years, and then ended up in Camp Hill on the Isle of Wight in big man's prison at the
So-
age of 21.
Oh, so the first
So
thing was young
23.
offenders, yeah?
Yeah, young offenders first. But there's a story behind that as well. My mum and dad went back to Jamaica when I was 17.
Mm.
And then I was left here. I never wanted to go. They wanted me to come, but I always wanted to play football.
Mm.
But so I knew there weren't going to be an opportunity in Jamaica. So I stayed, but then started getting involved in certain things on the road. It was survival. It weren't no show gangster. It was survival.
Mm.
I got caught up. I got 2 sentences. Things that I'm not proud of,
Mm.
but I'm proud of the other side where I come out of.
And that's the
Yeah,
most
that's
important
massive,
part,
man.
man.
Yeah.
If it's meant to be rehabilitation, I think that's the best example of it.
Listen, if it weren't for the prison officer, Mr. Walder, and the governor of the prison, and the manager of the football team, probably wouldn't be here now.
Hey, shout out to
Oh,
them,
shout out
man.
to them, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Big
to them
up,
that
man.
are actually doing it right, because I know not everyone does it
That's
in the
what I
right
say,
way, you
like,
know? Yeah.
They're proper prison officers
Yeah.
looking for man to do better in life
Yeah.
and supporting man. Like, I'm a little black youth from South London on the Isle of Wight,
Mm.
and they went all out for me.
But I think you have to take kind of credit for yourself as well, though, because man are not gonna put themselves in the eye line and let you out if you're this troublemaker or if you're not willing to make changes because obviously we
Facts.
don't know, but you're not willing to do nothing to better yourself. So
Yeah.
these men are actually seeing that, but that's a credit to you as well.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't a troublemaker, so I just got wrapped up in certain things. And you know, like people say that get caught up in the wrong crowd. I was probably the wrong crowd.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
You got to put your hands up yourself sometimes and say, you know what? I done wrong.
Yeah.
And when I went jail, every time I went jail, I had one altercation in there. When man tried to bully me, I had to do what I had to do. And I never got troubled again. And the whole prison was supporting me. I never had a problem in the prison. They was all looking out for me. They was all cheering for me because the way I carried myself, I never got involved in none of the bullshit in prison.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah,
And the
man.
prison officers, they know everything what's going on.
Yeah.
And the prisoners know everything what's going on. I'm still friends with a lot of them, my cellmates
Mm.
and prisoners, and I still speak to Mr. Walder
Big him
and
up, man.
Dale
Wow.
Young, the manager of the football team. Still got the messages from time to time.
So,
So-
sorry,
I was gonna say, just help us get an understanding of your mentality when you're in prison now. Are you still thinking football?
After my second sentence, I was thinking crime's me now.
Mm.
Because first time I'm still thinking I might be able to make it. Second time I'm thinking, nah, this is me now. I'm in
Mm.
it for the long run.
Mm.
But then when I played against Cows and then they was letting me out every week, knowing that I had a little inkling because the manager of the team was writing to teams up and down the country. But there was a person in there called Ambrose Mendy. He was Nigel Benn's manager
Sounds good
and
name.
Paul Ince's agent. He was in prison with me.
Okay.
So he saw that game and he was going home in a few weeks and he said, listen, I'm going to keep an eye out for you. I thought my man blagging, innit?
you would though. You would
You know
though.
what I
You
mean?
would though.
I thought
This
it
is
was
mental, bro.
Yeah, it's a mad story. That's why I got a book out called From Prison to the Premiership.
From prison to the Premiership. I'm
Hey,
copping
I'm
a copy
buying
of
that,
that.
man. That's still-
I'm getting that. Yeah.
So I played, and because I had a little inkling that I might make it, I was training 6-7 times a day
In prison.
in prison because I was a gym orderly as well. I could play football 3 times a day. I'd be in the gym. I train in my cell a couple of times a day.
That's what my next question. How were you keeping fit? Because for me,
Yeah.
you can't just go and like score 2 goals. And do you know what I mean? Though
Yeah.
you need that
Yeah.
element of fitness. You need to be training because let's be honest, there's a lot of talented footballers probably in jail now,
Yeah.
but they ain't
So
touching the football.
Yeah.
So, but in Camp Hill, we had a pitch. We had a like 11-side pitch, AstroTurf and that. So, especially when I was working there, beforehand you'd just get 1 session a day. You can choose football or weights, or sometimes you can go in the evening and do the weights as well. So I'll go and play football, do my weights, and then I'll train in myself with my cellmates.
What was you doing? What kind of things in your cell?
Burpees, clean and press, deadlift, obviously football, doing all sorts of body weight exercises. I learned about the card games. That's where I learned it. everyone who follows me know that I do the card games. I've been doing it 32 years.
Talk to us
What's
about the
it?
card
Yeah,
games.
we need to
Card
know
games
it.
now. Every suit is a different exercise.
Okay.
So you shuffle them, you turn over the cards. So 14, it might be burpees as the hearts.
Yeah.
So if I turn over ace, 14 reps, king's 30, queen's 12, jack's 11, and then the 10. And you have to go through the whole set of cards.
Oh, I like that. So mentally, you have
Yeah,
to
it's
know
like life.
what it is as well. Yeah.
You don't know what it is.
So you know when you take over the card, you
Yeah,
take the
yeah.
cards.
That's what
No,
I'm
over.
saying.
what I'm saying, the people doing it, they have to be switched on to know if this is a whatever.
Yeah,
I
I
have to
go and
do
turn
this.
it and say, right, we got to do 13.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then go through the whole pack of cards. And then in jail, like, going through 2-3 packs of cards.
And your soulmates must have loved and hate you at the same time when they did
No,
that.
but I never smoked as well. Some of them smoked. But they was cool.
Yeah.
They just, listen, they was willing me to be better. And they knew that I'm training for a reason.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Bro, this is mental, bro.
I love that.
So talk to you about this game though, because obviously,
Yeah.
was you playing like, was you just playing to be like, oh, I'm just playing, or was you playing because you knew there might be opportunity?
I was just playing because I wanted to play football. I love football. I've always loved football. I'm still playing today. I play vets now. But I was playing and I was thinking, like, everyone in the prison, like, when they saw me play football, they're like, well, you're not a pro. I never know. Then I played against this team and the managers, when he said, any chance we could get him out? I'm thinking, this is never going to happen. I had only done a year.
Mm.
So I had to go 4 months more until I went out for parole. Then the 4 months and they said, and go out. And then at first, the prison officer had to come with me. And then they started letting the manager come pick me up from the prison and that, man.
What? But how mental this is?
Have you seen those memes? There's loads of memes like on social media about when like it's your school team and it's like, you know, when the PE teacher comes in and says, they got a game.
Oh, yeah.
And you're walking out.
You walk out
class,
cool.
like,
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine walking out of prison?
Bro,
Because you
man,
know
I've
you
got
got a game.
I've got a picture with the prison officer, me walking out the gate.
You must have felt
And
like,
in my cell, because the newspapers got hold of it, the Standard, the Daily Mail. And remember GMTV?
yeah.
They come and done an interview in the prison. It was madness. It was everywhere at this time.
But do you think that actually helped you like progress into the game though? As in like, obviously it did, but do you think the publicity of everyone around that, we've got this talented baller, he's in jail and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously when the governor and the prison officer and all that are rooting for you.
Madness, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
So what's it like coming, you know, you've played your game, you know you got to go back in and like.
After a few Guinness.
Yeah.
After they give me a few Guinness.
So you're coming back. And what's it like? The governor's asking you, did you score this weekend? Yeah. That's.
But on the island, they have the radio station, so they have all the scores and whatever. I was like a celebrity on the island. When I first got there, they had 200 fans or something. When I started playing more, they was getting 600-700 fans.
wow.
And what's the like, I got so many questions. I'm saying, what's it like? Like, what's the teams playing against you? Do they know that it's you?
They
And
know because I'm in the paper and all that. So like at first, they'd be trying to kick me down and whatever.
Mm.
I never ever retaliated. Remember, I'm playing prison ball where I'm getting kicked down even more.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, so
yeah.
you're used
Because
to
we're
that.
playing a canteen money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're playing prison competition.
Yeah.
So you get £10 more in your canteen. That's a lot of me in there, right?
Yeah. Are you getting paid by these men at this time though as well?
No.
Oh, you're just doing it out.
I'm coming, but they will give me food and whatever. And this is how much even the teammates what I had talked to me and loved me. I used to get town visits where you get 6 hours to go around the town, and I'll bring my girl there. They would give me the key to their yard.
Wow.
I'm a convicted robber at
Yeah.
this time.
Wow.
And they were giving me the key to their yard, bro.
Wow.
But do you know what that is though? Like I said again, that's a credit to you though.
Yeah, they can see your
They
character.
can see.
Yeah.
Like I'm be real. I'm not giving you. If I know you're a bit like that,
Yeah.
I'm not giving you the key.
Yeah,
Come on.
100%.
And then I'm asking to be. But if your character's, I can see you're pure.
Clean,
Yeah, like
100%.
so,
Yeah, it's
bro,
definitely
I've got
crazy.
this is.
And I'm intrigued as well. You see, when you said you were training, doing like football as well,
Yeah.
what were you doing? Because obviously resources are limited.
Well,
So-
in the football.
When you're like practicing football in
Yeah.
prison.
Yeah.
What kind of training
we
were
were
you
just
doing?
playing because you got work like so you might have the sewing people come in, then you might have the education. They all had different slots in the gym.
Okay.
So I would join in all the games because it'd be 9 against 9 or whatever. I'd join in with at least 3 sessions of football a day.
Okay.
So I'm playing full-blown games.
Okay.
Then I do my gym sessions.
Yeah.
And then
You
it
must
was-
have been unbelievably fit though.
But I was fit, but I wasn't football professional fit.
You weren't conditioned
Yeah.
professionally.
Yeah,
football,
I never
right?
knew like.
Yeah,
well,
how
man,
would you though?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But like me, my mentality from when I've been a kid, been a winner.
Yeah,
Hate losing.
Mm.
the wheel.
Nah, you'll be surprised.
Yeah, no, I
Some
don't think
people
not
take
everyone
it
does.
nice,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, not everyone
Yeah.
does.
Like even as a young kid, I sulk. I'll go sleep if we lost on a Saturday or Sunday. I'll go bed and sulk, bro.
Yeah.
But then I'll be in the football pen the next day on my ones practicing.
Yeah,
went
yeah,
wrong
yeah,
yesterday.
Yeah.
And
And what, I always ask this question, but what would you say if you describe yourself as a player in 3 words? What would you say your main attributes were? What set you apart?
winner,
Okay.
mentality, team player.
Okay. Delve on mentality a little bit more.
I'm a very unselfish player. Don't like losing. You would know as a teammate, I would do anything I can to win. Except for obviously cheating and all that.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose fair. You're gonna earn it,
Okay.
right? And me, I wake up before anyone as well. There's little things what go into my mentality now.
Mm.
I train 7 days a week.
Mm.
I know that people will take a Sunday off.
Mm.
So if I do that Sunday for an hour, I'm 52 hours ahead of you in a year.
Yeah.
I must be better than you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about mentality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Mental, you know. I know you're looking like that, you know.
Well,
That's mental. Like that's
amazing. No,
mad.
no days off, people. You hear that? I mean,
Nah, man, this is
the,
interesting.
the sports, all the sports people, the strength and condition will tell you always have a rest day, but
Yeah, that's
you have
why
to
I
manage
used to
it.
get ahead of people.
Yeah.
You know, like if you've done them hours, you know that prepared that I'm ahead of you.
Mm.
You cannot beat me. You know?
Love it.
I got so many. I'm sorry, but I got
No,
so
no.
many. So you know, so in the game, you've played the game. Talk to me. So you scored 2 goals in the game.
I scored 2 goals against and obviously like they love me in the prison anyway. And then I scored 2 and they're like buzzing. Like my cellmates are buzzing. Everyone in the prison buzzing.
Yeah.
And they just love me in there, like into win competition. My wing hadn't won the competition since the prison open. They never lost it when I was there.
Right. Yeah.
I played against a couple of my best mates who's just throwing themselves in front of me, trying to stop me. I'm getting man to man marked in prison. Bro.
Yeah. So like, what are they buying? Is the team like? Are they buying you boots? Like, bro,
They bought me football boots,
that's
all my
mental.
shin pads and that. Bro. They proper set me up, man. Like
No, man, that's.
I felt
massive.
like the manager's little kid, man.
Yeah.
Like that's how he looked out for, man.
Big him up, man.
Yeah, no,
Honestly,
it's
I've
proper,
just
man.
found this mental.
I
I
feel
can
like
never speak enough about them, man. Like
Yeah.
they saved my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, you know, a lot of people throw the term around that football saved my life or
Yeah.
football. Actually, for you, football did something incredible. Where
100%.
if I'm in your shoes, I'm loving football and I'm looking at it a little bit differently because it's
Yeah,
literally
it's life.
it's literally saved your life.
And
Yeah.
that's why, you know what, I'll get people come on my post and whatever and chat rubbish about you don't know nothing about football. Rah. But chatting rubbish because it actually saved my life. So
Yeah.
I look at football a lot different than you.
Yeah,
ever,
yeah,
100%,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to take certain things with a pinch of salt, man.
Yeah, man.
You have to, but yeah,
So-
I think this is.
So the day you're set to be released from prison, what's going through you? Are you thinking now this is it? Ball is life. I'm just putting everything into it.
Well, they come into prison the day before, knowing that I was going to get released, done an interview as a prison officer or whatever. And it's on ITV. Then the Ambrose Mendes, he's obviously followed what I was doing.
Mm.
He's rung the prison and said that he's got trial tomorrow at Southend. So I walk out of prison the next morning, straight on the ferry. The following day, I'll go into Southend. Right? The TV camera followed me all the way back to London. And I'm like, bro, I'm going to Southend tomorrow.
You don't feel pressure, no?
Nervous, but it's a
Okay.
good nervous.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got nothing to lose, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like,
You just come out of jail.
no,
Yeah.
but still, I'm gonna get more into this because, like, I'm going to Southend now, which is a professional environment now. Remember, they got relationships in this changing room already, right?
Mm.
So I don't know no one, but I'll forever be grateful. Like, remember Barry Fry
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
and Edwin Steen was his assistant.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I walked there now. I'm on trial. First run we done was a beach run, long run. I remember I'm doing all this what I'm doing in prison, but I'm not prepared for no beach run. you know? So I'm like, rah, but you know I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting forever. Like, even if I crawl, I'm not quitting.
Yeah.
I'll get through the beach run, then we do football, it's double sessions and that.
Okay.
And the boys in that team, me and them are still friends now. Andy Answer.
Okay.
You know Andy Answer?
Yeah,
is?
that answer's done, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky Otto, Chris Powell,
Okay.
Chris Powell,
Wow.
yeah.
Angel was there, Keith Jones. There's so many others. If I ain't named you, no disrespect, man, all right?
Yeah.
But them man there took care of me.
From that first session, what they...
From that first session, they knew my story.
Okay.
Took care of me, picking me up, bringing me to training. And, you know, like, sometimes it's a hard environment. Some people are getting excluded. Were excluded. But I never ended up getting nothing. I was there for a month, never
Yeah.
ended up getting nothing.
Okay.
Then I went on trial at Millwall, there a month.
Was that down to Mendy as
Nah.
well?
Someone else took over, Barry Siltman, the agent, took
Okay.
over.
Okay.
He got me a trial at Millwall, there a month. And I know I deserve something. He offered me $250, but he wanted me to stay in digs with the young ones. Because obviously, coming out of prison, he wanted to keep an eye on me.
And you're what, 24 these times?
I'm 23, bro. I'm like,
23, yeah.
I'm like, nah.
You got
don't
your girl
trust
and
me.
that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why am I going to sign for you?
Okay.
Then I went Wimbledon, never got nothing. Then the best thing, whatever happened to me, I went up to Sunderland on trial. Terry Butcher, old England captain.
Right, yeah.
He was the manager. And Ian Atkins is number 2. So I went up on a Sunday. Remember, it's 300 miles, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for one, I couldn't understand what they were saying because of the accent at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2, they put me in a hotel, the first hotel I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
Except for Her Majesty's Hotel. And then I train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We play against Leeds in a reserve team game on the Thursday. And you know when you played well.
Okay.
Yeah, you know you're getting signed, didn't you? You play well.
I don't know who gets signed, but I know that I've played well. I couldn't do no more.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was going to geezer called Kevin Sharp. I ripped him a new one.
What,
Drew
left
Milner.
back, yeah?
Yeah, he played left back and
Yeah.
I'll give him a torrid. Then the next day, it's a Friday, Terry Butcher's called me in the office. He's gone, sit down, son. When you excite me, I'm going to sign you.
Oh,
Words that you
Bro.
love to hear.
wow.
England manager, you know.
Yeah.
England captain, I mean. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. So, you know, at this time, I'm still young in my head. I don't know how to process it. Like, as I got older, I know how to articulate myself a lot better. But when he's gone, listen, go back to London. We've got a game against Leicester on the Tuesday. Get your stuff and you'll be living up here now. And you'll sign next week. I'll come back to London, tell everyone, yeah, I'm going to get signed, right. Then I'll go back on the Tuesday, play it all right on the Tuesday, go back on the coach. He signs me on my mum's birthday on a Friday.
Wow.
What a blessing.
I made my debut live on ITV on the Sunday
Oh my days.
against Middlesbrough.
And what league is Sunderland in at this
It's
time?
championship, like the equivalent of the
That's
championship.
a kind of a
League Two.
derby, though, no?
Yeah, it's a
right.
big
Yeah, that's a
derby.
derby, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But we
Teesside
losing-
derby, no?
Yeah, Teesside derby, but we lost 4-1. I came on for 20 minutes. Then at Roker Park on the Tuesday against Luton, starts me.
Gosh.
We win 2-0. And we get MOM along with Martin Smith. MOM. Now I'm thinking, this football thing's easy.
I just walked into it. Yeah,
we've gone out with all the boys that night as well. Gone Newcastle with Julie's and that. Like, I'm thinking, this thing's wicked. Newspapers outside. What was it? Jailbreak and all that was the headlines and all that. From escape to victory and all that. I'm thinking, yeah, man, this football thing.
So is the money? So you know what club offered you a deal?
And Sunderland was the one. That's where I
No,
signed.
the one before. Someone offered you a deal.
Millwall.
Millwall. So
Yeah.
was the money at Sunderland way more than Millwall?
Nah, I'll tell you what I was getting at Sunderland. £300 a week.
Mm.
Appearance money, 10 grand signing on. Right? But it was the opportunity I needed.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
And for me, looking in hindsight, the best thing I could have ever done was go away from where my problems were.
Move from London, isn't it?
All
yeah.
the beef what I had in London,
Yeah.
I've gone 300 miles away from it. And I'm on my own. I've become a man myself. No, I was always that person who would say no if I never wanted to do something. But that distance
Yeah. Living in
has changed me. You know, like I say to anyone who wants to change their life, you've got to change your environment.
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Was it what was it? Was it hard though? You know, like because
I was homesick.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was homesick sometimes, but my brethren and that would come up and stay.
Okay.
Like the girl I was seeing and stay, but at one point I never went there to come because you know
Just
up there
other
I
girl,
was
yeah.
like I'm living this footballer life thing, bro.
throwing
You know what I
themselves
mean?
at you, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you've been roasted for 3 years, 2 months in
Yeah.
jail.
Man's got a release, you know.
Oh, bless
Nah,
her.
but you know what? It must have been. You know, I always think, yeah, because I was never I had the opportunity to go and do certain things, yeah. But you know what was my biggest fear, and this is kind of mad for me, because was like, there's no Caribbean shops over there. There's no.
Man just wanted to buy a patty.
Hey, you know what I mean? There's no Caribbean. There's no bar, but like, bro,
Yeah,
that,
okay.
it was mad for me.
Yeah,
like, it was
yeah.
mad. So, like, how did you do it?
Yeah.
All them sort of things, I'll come back to London quite regular, more than I should have really.
Okay,
But like, bruv, I can survive in prison.
that's the difference, though. Yeah.
I can survive up there.
No,
You know what I mean?
facts. I think if you can survive in prison, you can survive.
So,
in a
like,
lot of
I'm getting
places.
paid for this as well now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
job.
And,
It's a
and
job.
I'm playing football, the thing what I loved. But up there, he got sacked after about 3 months.
Oh, Terry Butcher.
Terry Butcher got sacked after 3 months, and he was good to me, man. Like even
Yeah.
now, he's on LinkedIn. I send him, we message each other now and again. I always say to him, "Thank you,"
All right.
because other people would look at you like Jailbird. Right, I could do without that. He always says to me, he said, "He was always a good person who just needed a chance."
Yeah.
Bruv.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Managers, please listen to that, because there's people out there that you can
Facts.
help. No, there's people out there that you can
Yeah.
help, and all they need is a chance. Man.
All they need is
All
a
they
chance,
need is a
bro.
chance, man.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Facts.
man.
Wikipedia we ain't believing you, so
Oh, I even forgot about that.
hey,
bro.
always. So it
I'm not
says
kidding.
after Sunderland came Doncaster Rovers.
Yeah. And this is why he got the sack there. The reserve team manager took over, never liked me.
Okay.
Black Cat man from Barnsley.
Okay.
There's another boy called David Rush who was, me and him were partners in crime and all that. He hated both of us because we're a bit of characters. And he was like one of them ones. I just dealt with prison officers. I don't want another one.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? As a
Yeah.
manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, he wouldn't play me one game. And I said to Ian Atkins, number 2, got a job at Doncaster. So I rung up Atki. I said, "Listen, Atki, I need to get out of here. Any chance you coming and get me?" "I'll come and get you, son." Bought me for 20 grand. And this is like 7 months out coming out of prison.
Wow.
20 grand. And I've only played like 4 first-team games at this time.
That's
Wow,
insane,
this
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
So like, I've gone Donny now. And then he gets a sack after about 2 months.
All right, he was in charge of the guy.
Ian Atkins got sacked in
Oh my
off-season
days.
in about 2 months. And then a guy called Sammy Chung took over, which turned out to be a blessing.
Okay, well.
You say Sammy Chung?
Sammy Chung. He was Wolves manager as well.
Not Asian, no?
No, what?
Not Asian, no?
That Chinese guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Chinese man.
Oh, wow.
Sammy Chung took over. I came back from London pre-season. We've trained. I won all the running. Played the next day. Scored one, made one. And he called me in the office. He had a guy called George Smith who was like a sergeant major, yeah? Never really smiled with no one, yeah? He brought me in the office. I think I'm in trouble. Gone to me. What do you want out of your career? I want to play in the Premier League. We've got the tools to play in the Premier League. So every team talk after that, it would be like, get the ball out to Jamie. You take him on, want crosses in the box.
Word you love to hear, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a right winger.
That is a right winger's dream, bro.
Get him the ball.
Yeah.
I was at Doncaster for 10 months and I was playing in the Premier League. Leicester signed me 300 grand.
Wow.
Are you getting some of this? Are you getting signing on fee?
Yeah, getting signing on fees. Money's gone out. It's just football, bro. I love football.
Yeah. I can tell.
Play,
I can tell. That's what you
man.
love to do.
But
man.
this sounds life changing at the same time. So life has changed.
Yeah, life's changed. Like, but I've still got my friends.
The same
my real
friends.
friends. My real friends. My
Yeah.
real friends have been in this journey when I was in prison, and my cellmates and whatever. I'm making sure that they share my better journey.
And you were saying something to me before as well about how those were the ones coming to see you when you were in prison.
They was coming to see me. Not one VO got wasted when I was in prison.
Yeah.
So, brother, I have to repay them with coming to the games and watching games and whatever. You know what I mean? Like when I come back, I make sure I never left my ends, bruv. Like if anyone out there comes from Battersea, yeah, you know where you used to find me in the Buford Arms. I come straight there, Yardy fam. Yeah? Listen to my bashment, then I might go West End.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I'm keeping it real. I kept it real the whole way.
And you're saying that's what kept you grounded as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's
And
important.
that's why I can. That's why I go back now.
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
love
got my
this.
football academy in South.
Yeah.
Like, I can go back and be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not afraid of someone peeling me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this £300,000 now though is that a different kind of pressure or you're just taking it in your stride?
I took it in my stride, and you know what? First, you have to get the respect of your peers,
Facts.
being your teammates, your manager, whatever, and that quickly got that. But I'm a team player, and like Mark McGee signed me, and then he left and went to Wolves, and that was probably the best thing for me because Martin O'Neill come in,
Oh, right. You've
And
played
Martin
under
O'Neill's
some
a-
characters, man.
proper manager.
Talk to me about him. Why
Yeah,
you say
man.
that? What do you mean?
Bro, he gave me some of the biggest stress and downs of my career, you know.
Yeah.
But he was right. So when people are right, hold your hands up and say, you know what? I was in the wrong. And that's a life lesson in general, you know. Once you can put up your hands and say, you know what? No, I've got to do better.
And what was he saying? Because by the sounds of it, to me, you're a grafter, you're running, you're working.
you're
So
doing
what-
what you need to
But
do.
remember, I had only been in the game 17 months when Martin O'Neill come, probably 2.5 years of me. 2.5 years I've been in football. I don't know how to be a professional.
What, was you not living right? Would you
I
say?
weren't living right.
Okay.
I was partying. I was doing this. And when he come in, remember I played for Leicester, I was travelling every day from London to Leicester,
Oh, so you weren't staying
driving
up in
there
Leicester?
and driving back. And where I should be trying to improve my game,
You're spending
I'm
time.
trying to jump on the motorway
Yeah.
to get home and beat the traffic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And I lied to him one time and he caught me out. And bruv, it was a stupid lie, like,
What did you say? What did you say?
like, we was going on pre-season tour to Cornwall, yeah, on a Sunday. We're leaving at 12 o'clock. I've got a train now. Train's getting in at 12:15. So next day, I've gone all the way to Cornwall myself because I missed. They've gone.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you late. They're gone.
Yeah, that's it. They
Yeah.
left you.
So I get the train the next day, all the way to Cornwall, and he's gone. Oh, what happened then? See, the trains were delayed, gaffer. And this is before phones and all this, you know.
Yeah.
So next day, I think I've got away with it now. Yeah? I'm eating. He's like, "Want to speak to you outside?" Yeah, fucking lying.
Ah,
Man had got the times of the train printed off, bro.
Oh my days.
He's gone. This is going to be the hardest preseason you've ever done. You're going to be in the first team. You're going to be in the reserves, and you're going to be with the kids. Bro, because I got my head down for 1 month, never said a word. I was there all season. I was involved.
Okay.
We won the cup, and we stayed up in the Premier quite comfortable.
Which cup?
We won the League Cup, bro. The Coca-Cola Cup, bro.
You're a Coca-Cola Cup winner.
Yeah, bro.
Now that's massive, bro.
Yeah, Heskey's my roomie, bro.
Ah, yeah.
Emil's my roomie, man.
What was the lead up to winning that like? As in, do you remember the games? The
Yeah,
He has to. You never
yeah,
forget a cup you win, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
We started Scarborough away, scored home and away. Got knocked out in one of them. Diving header, got volleyed in the head. And that's where I knew the gaffer was buzzing with me.
Oh, right, you went for the header.
I'm on the stretcher, coming off like, I'm waking up now. I'm fucking brilliant, son. Fucking brilliant. And then I go in with Steve Wolford, who's number 2, who comes from like East End, yeah.
Yeah.
He loved me from the off. He loved me because he loved a little wide boy who was a bit of character and that.
Yeah.
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 He's gone. He was winding me up. He's gone. You never scored. So I never even knew I scored.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Now, I go, you scored." I said, "Fuck off." I said, "You scored." I said, "I did score. I scored the time in header, and I never even knew, bro."
Yeah, you didn't even
The
know.
day
Yeah, but
before-
Walla would wind me up all the time.
The
Nah,
day
that's
before
fine.
concussion and you're out for like 10 weeks or isn't it? Yeah.
But I was back playing Saturday.
Yeah. This
know what I mean?
is it.
Today's soft.
Yeah.
The game's gone, bro. The game's gone, bro. The game's gone. The
I say
game's
it all
gone.
the time, bro. Bro. And they're all rolling around and all that.
Yeah.
If you're hurt, you can't roll.
Yeah, nah, it's fact. That's actually fact. It's fact. Hey, the game's gone, man.
Oh
So
my days.
that team was a madness as well, man.
Who was in that team?
He just said Heskey.
Yeah,
who else?
Casey Keller in goal. Simon Grayson, right back. Matty Elliott, Steve Walsh, Spencer Pryor,
No.
Guppy,
Steve Guffey.
Neil Lennon, Muzzy Is It, Gary
Neil-
Parker.
Live
Neil
it up.
Lennon, Muzzy,
Do,
is
do,
it?
do you know? Do you know? I used to love Muzzy.
I used to love Muzzy, is it?
Yeah, baller.
Yeah.
Muzzy, is it was
I could
cold.
watch it. I
The
could watch him
Turk.
all
We
day.
call him the Turk,
Yeah,
bro.
Nah, what player?
Yeah. I love Muzzy. He messaged me the other day, actually.
Alright, what?
And then
player?
Heskey and
watch it.
Claridge up front.
Flipping out. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then I will play either wing back or in the 3 in midfield.
Wow.
We had ballers in that team, huh?
Nah, that
Who was the
team's-
final? Who did you play in the final?
Middlesbrough.
And who
We
did you
play-
play against?
And that's what I said. I played in every game leading up to the final. Got to Wembley. Bought 70-something tickets or more.
Yeah.
Man dropped me at Wembley, bro.
Oh.
I was so
Why?
pissed, bro.
Any,
So
any,
pissed.
any explanation beforehand or?
Someone came back from a cruise ship, Scotty Taylor,
Okay.
and he thought it was a better balance, but he never gave explanations.
Okay.
You couldn't even knock on his door and ask for anything.
That's how he was, yeah?
That's why he taught me about winning, about proper winning. Like, if we lost a game against Chelsea or Man United, he would walk past you in the corridor. He wouldn't even say morning for about 4 or 5 days. But if we won against Scarborough, he'd say, boys, you got 4 days off.
Oh yeah, I love managers like that.
Okay.
That's
You know what I mean?
cold. That's cold.
Right?
You can have Monday off. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah, you can have a
The
day off.
incentive. So, like, when he's dropped me at Wembley now, yes, bro. And then we had all our misses there and all that, and we're going back to the hotel and then partying. But we drew 1-1. Hess scored in the 92nd minute. So we got a replay now. They've done replays them time there.
What, in the
Oh.
final?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
mental,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, so you got replays. So we had to play Arsenal in between this. And he played all the fringe players.
But who's in this Arsenal team?
And Bergkamp's in it. Brighty's in it. Winterburn, Dixon, Guillaume, Adams. But I played against a better Arsenal team than that.
What?
later on. Huh?
No, wait, hold on. But wait, man can't gloss over. Man said Bergkamp.
Yeah.
What? Righty.
Righty, bro. Yeah, man.
Winterburn.
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah, man. And there's more in that team.
What year
man.
is this?
That was 1997.
Is Petit there?
Nah, that's after.
Okay.
And I played against them man there as well.
Wait, so when you played, did you play that Arsenal game?
I played in that Arsenal game in between.
Who was
He
playing
played all the
Winterburn?
fringe. He played all the fringe ones. Right?
Was you up against Winterburn?
I was up against Winterburn, yeah. I had the better Winterburn that day as well. I played really well that
I
day.
can believe that.
I believe. You said it with chest. I believe.
And you know, this is a great little lesson to all players out there. You can sulk that day, but when it comes back to work and all that, you never know what's going to happen in football. So always put on your best. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I played in that game now. And then we got the replay at Hillsborough. And I still think I'm not going to be in the squad, innit? Man reinstates me into the squad. And I know he had something to do with it, and Steve Walford had a lot to do with it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Waller was like, he was one of my biggest fans and all that. He said, like, you can play anywhere. He's brave. He's played every game. Played the semi-final against Wimbledon at Wimbledon. You know, because Wimbledon likes to try and beat you up.
Yeah, who was there?
Crazy
Vinnie Jones,
gang,
innit?
Oh, Vinnie Jones.
Crazy gang.
Bully.
Yeah.
Mick Harford, Marcus Gale, all. But we was a new crazy gang.
Okay.
They couldn't bully us.
Yeah,
They played me right back in that game because of this. Was there long throws and that? Because I'm aggressive, I'm good in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we ended up beating them over 2 legs and that. And that's why he reinstated me and then got on for like 20-something minutes in the final. Claridge scored, we won it.
Amazing, man.
That's it.
Amazing stuff dreams are made of. Is that the only time you've won silverware in your career? I'm just gonna put
Yeah,
that
but I've won 2 promotions.
Okay.
2 promotions to the Premier League.
And I'll ask you the same question that I asked our last guest. How do you know, or do you know that you're in a promotion winning season? Are there ingredients that you're like, yeah, something's clicking here?
Camaraderie for one. That togetherness. Like, we go out together, we'll do everything together. You get to know your teammates. And especially the Bradford, because the Leicester team, even though I was part of it, and I played quite a few games, but I was a bit part player. I weren't a main part player. That's part of the reason I left in the end.
Okay.
Like the Bradford team, we just fell on a formula. And we knew you wanted to fight us,
Good fight.
we would fight. You wanted to play ball with us, we would outball you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just had every ingredient.
Yeah.
We had goals coming from everywhere, even the centre halves are chipping in.
That's when you know you're gonna win.
Yeah, man.
When you're centre half to score, you know you're gonna win.
Yeah,
Son.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Like, we'll go 1-0 down and no one's panicking.
Yeah.
Aye,
there you
like,
go.
I've heard this so much.
Yeah,
you know? I've heard this so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
It's so interesting.
And that team there, I had my best time in football.
Oh, really? The Bradford
That
team?
2 years at Bradford under Paul Jewell,
Under Paul Jewell, yeah.
best 2 years of my career.
Hey,
If
you're
I
s-
could bottle anything, it'd be that 2 years.
What you?
And then when I started playing for Jamaica.
Hey, this is what's gonna excite
Yeah,
me.
we're going to get onto that. So you say the best 2 years was at Bradford under Paul Jewell. What was it about him as a manager, or was it the camaraderie that you're talking
He's
about?
my friend now.
Okay.
Right? He took over from Chris Kamara. Chris Kamara signed me. Paul Jewell was his number 2.
Wow.
Cammy got sacked. Paul Jewell took over the job. And before that, we've gone out for a couple of drinks because he's one of the players' best mates from before, Eddie Youngs. So went out for a drink, took over. Now, obviously, he's got to keep his distance now. Can't be friends.
Yeah.
But he just knew me,
Mm.
right? He just knew, like, he would wind me up every week. This is how management come into this. They'd be like, Thursday, you kind of, fucking hell, son, I watched the video, you got roughed up, innit? And just walk away laughing because he knows how competitive I am. You know what I mean? And he said it on the podcast a little while ago. He said, yeah, I used to throw the hand grenade and knew that
That's
come
gonna
Saturday,
set you off.
yeah, he's on it. You know what I mean?
Man, through the grenade. Thursday, you know. So it's time to
Yeah,
think
it's
Friday.
time, innit?
You're vexed.
Yeah.
Saturday, you can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and him get on so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's
And that
amazing.
team as well, man. Like, change room was bare mad, man.
Okay. He was a maddest. And what kind of stuff happened in that change room?
Fucking, I can't repeat it on there, bro. We had mad shit. We had Robbie Blake,
Oh, yeah.
Big Moro.
Okay.
Moro's now manager of Port Vale. Peter Beagrey,
Steve Morrow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Stuart McCall. Gazwalu was straight as a die. Dean Windass,
Oh,
Flipping
man.
hell.
potato face. Yeah?
Flipping hell.
Dean Saunders,
Flipping hell.
Isaiah Rankin. You
Wow.
would know Isaiah Rankin. He comes from over north and
Wow. Yeah.
Used to
I know
play at
Isaiah
Arsenal.
Rankin. Yeah.
he came
I
to us
don't
for
think I know him,
1.4
you know.
million.
1.4 million.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rankin. Boy.
Andy Myers, Chelsea. There was David Wetherall. Wayne Jacobs was our left back. Lee Mills.
So wait, how old are you this time at Bradford?
I signed at Bradford when I was 27 because my contract was coming to an end at Leicester. Gaffers called me in the office. I was the last one to go in. He called me in the office. It's gone. You know what, son? You fucking drive me mad sometimes, yeah? But I love you. And I want you to sign. I want to offer you a new two-year contract. I cannot guarantee you first team football. That's why I love him. Right?
He's real with you.
Yeah, he said, like, have the weekend to think about it. Go and speak to your family. And I went back. We had dinner. The gaffer. I need to leave. I need to play first team football. I need to know how good I can be. You know what he done, bro? Remember, they paid 300 grand for me. Listen, I'm going to let you go for 50 grand because I want you to go and make some money out this game. And for all the service, what you've given me,
That's
I want
nice.
you to go.
That's actually nice.
Wow.
That's a
Yeah.
touch, though.
Yeah, man.
But then again, it's kind of a credit to yourself again, though, because I've seen managers do ridiculous things with players, man, where they just lock you up and you
Yeah.
can't go nowhere. So obviously, it's character.
And then, like, whenever he sees me, he hugs me.
Yeah.
He said, I'm proud of you. Well done for what you've done, man.
But what I am realizing and what is kind of striking to
trait.
me is the way you're able to strike relationships.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a sign of you're building these key relationships, and for the fact that you're saying you're still in touch with some of these people,
Yeah.
it's not a small thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think
I'm
that's
loyal.
a skill.
I'm loyal to a fault
Yeah.
sometimes, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Heart on the sleeve. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
They can see it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I think-
all my brethren and all that, they know
Yeah.
that I've fully got them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? No matter, I can be going through a hard time, bro. I'm always here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's amazing. All right. So new challenges ahead after the best 2
Can
years
we-
that you've had.
Can we talk about this Arsenal team, though? I'm sorry, man.
Bruv.
Bruv.
Yeah, let's say.
Nah.
do you know what? On the journey here, he said some mad things to me that I know if he told you some of the.
We could be here all day, though. I'm being real.
Yeah, listen, I'm
Listen,
in no rush, bro.
All I'm saying, he came up with the best players he's played against. So obviously that's a question we ask regularly.
Please. The floor's yours.
The way he pitched it was that if you could name a team better now, better than this
team, you
11
can- yeah, any team now,
than
any
he
players.
played against. So
I want to know who you
I'll
played
let
with.
you
Yeah.
I'll let you take it away.
This is the Premier League.
Yeah,
right?
cool.
This is the first one. David Seaman.
Top keeper.
Then you lot won't know this one. Tony DeRigo.
I don't know him.
Then Rio and Ledley King. Alright?
Wait. Talk to me. Ledley King.
Alright?
What?
Bad man. Bad man. Even Henri says that he's the best.
Yeah,
player he
best
played
defender he
against in
played
the
against.
Premier League.
Yeah.
Gary Neville, right back. Midfield, 2. Vieira and Gerrard. Then right and left, Beckham and Giggs. Up top, Bergkamp and Henri.
What can you say?
That
That arguably could be an all-time Premier League.
this
like,
is what I'm saying.
wait, sorry. You know we're Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Gerrard.
Yeah.
Come on. What was he on?
Baller, but he was young at the time, but he was a baller.
What was
He
he like?
could have-
What was he on?
Yeah,
Fast,
he was
strong.
He had everything.
Mm,
There's not one weakness to his game.
mm,
This is what man said.
yeah.
But then the world one, it's a
The
madness.
world one is different gravy
I want to tell this.
because
Huh? like the world one.
You're playing for
I'll-
Jamaica,
I'll-
yeah?
Yeah, I'll keep Seaman in goal. Left back, Bert Carlos. Right back, Cafu. Centre halves, Ledley and Lucio. Holding mid, Vieira. Along with, I'll play 3 in there. Vieira, Gerrard and Kaka. Then I'll have Bergkamp in behind.
Hear it?
And then I'll have R9 and Henry.
But man said R9, bro.
Oh, 9!
Yeah.
For me, the best ever
footballer.
player. Yeah, for me.
What,
me.
what was it? Phenomenal, isn't it?
Fucking goat. Sorry.
No.
No,
nah,
you swear.
say
No,
it.
you swear when you you swear when you think.
Hell
What was
phenomenal.
what was it like?
Bro, like when that Brazilian team was a joke anyway. They was world champions at the time. And like where I played defensive mid, yeah. Normally I have one man where I pick up. Yeah. But bruv, they was all floating. And I'm like, rah, it's mad. Yeah? You've got Kaka, you've got Rivaldo, you've got Z Roberto flying, and then you got R9 dropping in as well. I'm like,
I heard Kaka's rapid, by the way.
yeah, bruv, strong as well. And then you got Cafu and Carlos crossing to each other. And I'm like, this is different. Yeah?
He had to leave Rivaldo out. It was a
Yeah,
toss-up
man.
between Bergkamp and
Yeah.
Rivaldo. That's insane.
Bro.
And do you know what? This is a great segue into your international career with Jamaica.
Yeah.
How and when did that come about?
Yeah, when did the call out happen?
The call up happened at probably the hardest time of my life, like one of the hardest times of my life. We had Liverpool last game of the season to stay up in the Premier League.
Mm.
And I had been out injured 4 to 5 weeks. I broke my jaw both sides in training.
So wait,
I
which
did
team
what?
is this at this time?
What?
Which team is this at this time?
Bradford.
Oh, this is Bradford, yeah.
I broke my jaw, I had it wide up and all that, 4 or 5 weeks. And I come back against Leicester, come on for 20 minutes, lost 3-0. And then we have to beat Liverpool last game of the season
To stay up.
in the Prem. They need to beat us to go in the Champions League. So Gaffers, it's gone to me. Play. Then I'll find out on the Wednesday, play on the Sunday, that my dad's dying in Jamaica. I had a phone call, said dad's got cancer, dying.
Oh, man.
I'll go into Paul Joel, gone to him like, I don't think I can play in this game. Explain what's happening. Listen, do it for your dad.
Okay.
What other team talk do you need?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
know what I mean?
you don't.
Yeah.
So on the Sunday, I played like a man possessed,
Wow.
bro.
I'm going to watch this game back.
I'm
Bro,
actually gonna watch the game.
I was on flames. Remember, I haven't done as much training as I want to,
Mm.
but I was on flames. Like he said on it was on Sky. He said that he looked at Liverpool, the way I was pressing, man. They look scared. So he said, even now, you can picture their faces.
Oh.
We end up winning 1-0, Weatherall header, stay up. And then when I gone in the change room, this is why he's a proper man. Whispered in my ear, he's gone, that's for your dad.
Hey,
Bro,
I'm trying not to cry on this.
Yeah,
show,
hey,
bro.
bro, I can't lie. I'm
Bro.
touched still.
that done me because I never told none of the boys as well. I got tears running down my eye. And I got called up. I got called up for Jamaica just after that.
Wow.
But I brought my dad over from Jamaica. See if they can do anything for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come over. He's in hospital. They call me up. But then they withdrew my invitation because of my criminal past.
Oh, sick. Who's that? What, the Jamaican?
Jamaica.
Oh,
And I'm like,
wow.
They got
You
some
know,
nerve, bro.
feisty.
They got some nerve. How dare they, bro?
What you trying to say? Full of criminals.
How
I
dare
can
they,
play
bro?
in the Premier League, but I
can't
can't
play
play
for
for my
Jamaica.
country. So the Jamaica public kick up fuss. There was debate, obviously uptown are thinking, yeah, he's a criminal. But downtown, nah, man doing time, looking player.
Yeah.
So Captain Burrell, who was the head of the Football Federation at the time, he's got wind of the story. He's come from Jamaica to England to come see me, see my dad in the hospital. And he brought it upon himself to say, like, tell my dad, your son will play for Jamaica.
Ah,
This is your
love
dying wish.
Oh,
Your son will play for Jamaica.
That's all right, bro. This story.
I love that, man.
And then my dad passed away about 3 or 4 days later. And then I made my debut for Jamaica against Trinidad at home in Jamaica.
What a game, by the way.
Yeah, and then my mum was there to watch it.
Alright, bro, you made him proud, man.
Wow.
100% you made him
Yeah,
proud.
from
man.
where I've been.
Do you know what I
to
mean?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My dad loved it because I used to go to Jamaica every year to go and see them.
Yeah.
Loved it, like I take him out drinking or whatever. Even though I got caught in rubbish, he loved it because he never wanted his son to be no idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wanted to have a bit about it. You know what I mean?
Don't take the chat from nobody.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's
that's
amazing.
beautiful.
So,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Mr. Lawrence, man.
Yeah, man. Big
That's
him up,
amazing.
man.
Okay, so first game against Trinidad.
Yeah, we beat them 1-0. I come on for Ricardo Garner.
Aye,
Baller.
what?
Yeah.
The one with the
Bolton.
dreads?
Yeah,
Bolton,
man.
yeah.
Bolton.
Yeah.
Bolton.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big is my boy, man.
Yeah. I got
Proper.
time for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy, man.
I got most of never enough all my teammates, especially the Jamaican ones. Got so much time for them, bro. Like,
Mm.
made me feel welcome. They always test you. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
The keeper, Aaron Lawrence. Yeah. Because his name, same name as me.
Yeah.
When I got there the first time, we were staying in the house and they're like, "Are you the fraud, Lawrence?" I said, "Brother, who are you talking to?"
Hey, for any interpretation needed, you're the fraud.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
that's you're the fraud, Lawrence.
So I'm like, "Brother, who you talking to?"
Yeah, I love
He's
that.
trying to wrestle me, innit? Yeah? I dash him everywhere. Yeah? So then after that, like, you know the respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
It's
to go
done
through that.
already, you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
it must have been sick playing for Jamaica, though.
Oh, I loved it.
Mm.
Loved it. Man.
What was the vibes, innit? Just
in
vibes.
vibes, bro. Like, never stayed in the best of conditions, but we never needed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I got called up first time with Barry House and Micah Hyde. And us
Big him up.
three- Huh?
Big up, Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
My boy,
Micah.
man.
Big him up.
Yeah.
Us three are still tight. To this day.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Us three, boy, we're together all the time, man. Like, every year I have a party, them two are always there.
Okay.
And we talk once a month at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Michael's a baller as well, man.
Baller.
Absolutely.
You know, I played one game with him once, yeah?
I swear.
And he came to the game, warm up, nothing. Just come on the pitch, boss the game, went home. Bro. No stretch, no what, nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Just come boss the game, went home, bro. Baller. Baller.
So
But you know-
me and him used to play midfield together, innit?
Oh,
Okay. But what I'm picking up is like, when you're going through this, do you think that these are going to be lifelong relationships that you're making?
Yeah, because I watch idiots, innit? I'm a watcher first.
Mm.
So I watch how you treat people. I even watch how you treat a waiter or a cleaner. And if you treat them with manners and respect, me and you can roll.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The little things in life what I watch. So I'm not watching no money or what car you drive or what gal you have and all that.
Yeah.
The little things in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got to have the same values.
100%. 100%.
yeah. You actually preach about that. That's
Bro,
the funny thing. That's actually funny.
Someone really, I think I told you that someone really annoyed me because they spoke to a cleaner. the
Yeah,
same way.
I remember you said this,
And she was a lovely lady, older lady, but the respect I had for her just went out the
disappeared,
window.
because
don't show me respect, but you want to be talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I remember
man.
you spoke
My
about
mum
this.
was a cleaner, bro.
Same. You know
You know what I mean?
yeah,
My mum was a cleaner. You don't know what they have to do to take care of their family,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
bro. And it shouldn't even matter anyway.
It shouldn't matter. Why?
You know what I mean?
Why is that important to you? You know.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah.
No,
so-
fact.
Like in my gym, I always say good morning to the cleaner before anyone else.
Yeah.
Like every morning she sees me, she smiles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might make someone's day, bro.
100%.
Nah, it's true.
No,
It's true.
100%.
Nah, you
It's
stand
just-
for a lot.
It's knowing we
Yeah.
ain't better than anyone. Nah, honestly, hey, you're not picking up some real gems on this one.
Oh
man.
my gosh.
Gems on this one.
I-
So Jamaica, obviously, you've played against the likes of Brazil. You play Argentina?
Nah,
'Cause you
America.
got
I
North
scored
America.
against America
Oh yeah.
in America and then broke my arm in the same game.
Oh, wow.
They break your arm. Was that landing?
No, my keeper cleaned me out. My whole keeper. Like running back towards my goal. Their forwards coming to. But he's seen my keeper coming out. I ain't seen him.
Yeah.
And he's ripped me off. But you know, I've tried to get up, you know.
And play on.
and tried to play on, tried to make a tackle, then they see my arm just flopping. You know what I mean? And then that's when they started the war against Afghanistan.
Okay.
So they wanted me to have operation there. I said, nah, I
Take
want
me
to go
home.
home.
I'm trying to get bumped in the hospital.
And then I come back at the operation. I was out about 5 months.
Who was it? Who was it that took you out? Mr. Lawrence.
Donovan Ricketts.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't that personal.
Try to say, come back to be the only Lawrence, man.
No.
And it sounds like you haven't mentioned like injury too much. Were you quite lucky with injury?
Every season I break bones.
Okay.
Because the way I played, Claridge always used to say to me, listen, I cringe sometimes you go into tackle because all you see is the ball.
Wow.
You do not see danger.
Yeah.
And that's how I played.
And then when you're playing with players that don't quite show the same commitment, is there frustration there?
Yeah, but remember, at the beginning, it's like I never thought I had a voice. It's when I've played over 100 games and all that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was similar, yeah. You don't feel like you can talk because you're still trying to get your bearings.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the young ones do my head in now because they're talking for the sake of talking nowadays.
Yeah.
You ain't done shit.
Yeah.
No, fact.
You know what I mean? Hold your corner.
Yeah.
You know, like little things. This is why football's soft now.
Yeah.
Right? Because apprenticeships could not come in the first team change room and let us say knocked.
Yeah.
It's like mommy and daddy. You can't come in mommy and daddy room without knocking.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You earn the right to be in the first team changing room.
Yeah, when there's big people talking.
Yeah. Hold your corner.
Yeah.
Now they know more than me.
Yeah.
I said, hold on a minute. You can't even wipe your batty properly yet. But you want to chat to me?
Yeah. So when was it? At what stage of your career did you then feel that, you know what, I'm a leader in the dressing room?
Bradford.
I was going to say that, you know.
But Leicester, I was a leader and I never knew it.
Okay.
Because all the boys loved me.
Okay.
Like, I remember Steve Walsh when we played Wimbledon, it was going to go off in the tunnel. We were celebrating, and he's gone to me, I'm Jay, man, we need ya. You know what I mean? That's when you know you're accepted in the change room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes to war,
Yeah.
you need your soldiers around.
Yeah.
No, you
know
do.
what I
You
mean?
need the right man around you still.
Yeah,
But Bradford, that's what
yeah,
you
but
felt
Bradford,
like.
bro. Fans of Bradford love me.
Yeah.
I get hero worship every time I go back.
So a common question we ask on this show is obviously you must have had a couple of songs. Which is the most
I
prominent
didn't even
song?
listen. Oh, you got pineapple on his head.
Oh wait, and
I had the funky dread, didn't I?
Oh, was that the red hair?
No, the pineapple, bro. Like
Oh,
Jason Lee.
oh, seriously?
Yeah,
So what
man.
was the song? Can you remember it?
He's got pineapple on his head. He's got a pineapple on his head.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
a pineapple
And
on
then
his head.
when I dyed my hair blonde and I was at Anfield, they started singing "There's Only One Pint of Guinness."
Hey, them borderline ones, that's hilarious.
No, but you know
man.
what? Because I started laughing,
Yeah.
they started clapping.
Yeah,
bro, you know what I mean?
yeah. What's that like though? Playing, you're a Liverpool fan, so
Yeah,
playing at Anfield, that must have been.
You know I had to touch the
Touch,
wall.
you have to touch the wall.
Huh?
You have to touch
I
it. You
never
have to
walk
touch it.
alone. I
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
touch it, man.
Yeah. You have to.
You ever been there?
I've been Anfield.
Oh, sorry.
I just ain't played
checking.
there. I can't.
No, just checking you.
Don't
You've
do
even
this.
stepped
I've been there
foot
twice now.
Alright.
Don't do this.
All right.
I'm going to the Tottenham Liverpool game on Wednesday.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
What, at Tottenham?
Yeah.
We can talk about that later. But
Yeah,
no,
man.
no,
But yeah, what you saying? The Anfield crowd like none other.
Yeah. Yeah. On the night there, I've been to watch a lot of Champions League games. I played there. There ain't no ground like it.
Mm,
You know what I mean, like the atmosphere, the fans are very knowledgeable as well.
mm.
They know when to turn it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. They are the extra man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I played at some proper grounds, like especially playing for Jamaica. You play at some hostile grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the more.
Costa Rica,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
yeah. El Salvador. El Salvador is probably the worst. Probably they're throwing piss on people,
Hey, what?
and
Hey, bro.
bro, they had like a black doll hanging from a thing with a Jamaica kit.
What? Like hanging from the neck sort of thing?
Yeah,
Yikes.
and then the players are horrible, they're spitting at players and all that. Horrible.
That's
and,
hard to keep your cool though.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's hard. You have to keep.
Yeah, but-
That's hard,
but-
bro.
Bro, no one spat at me because I want to touch you on the pitch. I'll wait until you get in that tunnel, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's spitting at me, bro. No.
No.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a no go.
It's funny how you didn't even say punch or kick. It's a spit, innit? That's
Yeah,
like,
man.
that's a level
Yeah.
of disrespect.
Yeah, man. That's a disrespect.
That's the line, man.
And then they played at Mexico, Azteca Stadium, 115,000.
I heard Mexico's
Ah.
crazy.
It's a madness, bro.
I heard it's like crazy.
But it's altitude, bro.
Yeah, I heard it's mad. Just
Bro,
So
everything
you're
about
struggling
Mexico.
to breathe and 115,000.
Bro, I made one box to box. I felt like I'd done 10 on the spin. I remember these men are used to it, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just popping up. We got slapped 5-0, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, the man's fitness is no like no.
But-
I heard the
No,
fans
but
are mad
but
as well.
if we had been there for like 4 or 5 weeks or whatever, you get
Acclimatised.
acclimatized to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean, but the other one is that you're meant to come in on the day, and we did, but it never worked, bro. And they're good as well.
Yeah. So more Wikipedia we ain't believing. Just running through the clubs before we get to your non-league stint. Walsall. So it's gone Bradford City.
Walsall.
And I think Bradford was your most appearances, right? It says
Yeah.
155 appearances.
Yeah.
How much?
Okay, 155.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you ever experience relegation?
Yeah, Leicester my first season. And then obviously at Bradford I did. Was they went bankrupt because they started giving Benito Carboni and Dan Petrescu 40 grand a week and
I
all
remember
that.
I remember that.
The chairman even says it is like he had 7 months of madness where he started thinking that we're gonna get into Europe.
Yeah.
And Paul Jewell walked out.
Yeah.
He walked out because the chairman was trying to pick the team.
Yeah.
So Paul Jewell is like, nah, man, I've done my business. I've got promoted, stayed up in the Prem. That's when he got the job first. First one he got. Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday.
Right, yeah.
And he tried to sign me at Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, he went Sheffield and then Wigan.
Yeah.
That's when he went Wigan. That's when I know him from Wigan.
Yeah.
He tried to sign me and I was quoting £1 million. And then he wanted me at Wigan. And then ended up going Walsall transfer deadline. I had to fly back from Jamaica. I signed just 5 minutes before transfer deadline. Probably the biggest mistake of all.
Yeah.
Why? What makes you say that?
The manager, at first he was loving me. But I know at the end of my career, it ended because not for football reasons. It was about the company I keep. I mean,
All right.
Okay.
yeah. I wouldn't change it. But the manager from 1 minute wanted me to be his captain and whatever. And I went there to help him escape relegation. Done it easy. And then the next season, I was away with Jamaica all summer, playing in the Gold Cup. I've come back. They've done pre-season. He said, no, I'm going to give you a week or 2 off. But they had lost a pre-season game against a non-league side. So he's like, next day, can you come and play in this game? Ended up breaking my toe. Out for 6 weeks. Then come back, can't get in the team. And then I started getting the blame for leading Merce, Vinny Samways, and Jimmy Walker astray.
All right.
How can I lead Merce astray?
Yeah.
He's a character, isn't it?
Bro, I can't lead him astray.
How does he these size? He must
What?
be young. He must be a bit young.
He was coming to the end on that, and he was, bro. I got him into weights. I got the whole squad into weights.
Okay.
Like I say, get in at 8 o'clock, we'll get in the gym and do bits. He's saying it. He said, I got in the best shape of his career and that. He said, we were shit at football, but we was good on the beach. And I cannot get in this team, yeah. I went and got myself a trainer, doing extras. I was doing kickboxing.
Wow.
Right? So I'm doing everything to get in this team, and they're not winning football games. Then I can get in Jamaica's team.
Yeah.
I'll go to Jamaica, come back, step off the plane, got a message from Paul Jewell. How you doing, son? Fancy coming on loan? I said, yes, I'll run there. So next day, I fly out to Wigan. Someone comes the other way. He's gone, no, you're not fit. You ain't been playing properly. I'm going to run you every day for a week. but you're gonna be in the squad every day, every week. Right?
Mm.
Oh, gets me in shape, playing, wants to keep me. What do you think Walsall manager was?
A meal.
He says, no, we need him back.
What, to not play?
He wants me to play, he said, because they're in a relegation battle, he wants me to come back. Right? Because my month loan's up. Right?
Oh,
Paul
right.
Jewell wants to keep me, take over my contract.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening now? Gone back. I play one game, score against Forest. You think I ever played again?
Oh my days.
This.
So what really is killing my career?
Yeah.
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 Then he's rung my agent at the time, who's Euben. And he's gone to him, he's gone, we want him out of the club. When you want him out of the club? Yeah, we want to pay him up to go. So my contract was like, I had a year and a half left on my contract. Man tried to tell me about, give me 30 grand to go. Are you fucking mad? Yeah? And he said to my agent, he said, tell him that if he don't take it, he's gonna be training morning, afternoon, and night time. I said to my brethren, I said to him, tell him that I love training. Right? He come back within half hour with the money I wanted.
All right then.
Right?
All right then.
Was it significantly more though? Obviously.
More than double.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's giving me that now. And then I ended up going to Grimsby.
Yeah.
For 6 weeks. There was about 6 weeks left in the season. But en route, Terry Yorf, who used to be Paul Jewell's number 2,
Yeah.
was at Huddersfield.
Okay.
So he knows I'm going to Grimsby. He's gone, listen, turn the car around, son. Come to Huddersfield. I'll give you a year and a half. Remember, I'm going for 6 weeks at Grimsby.
Yeah.
How old are you at this point?
I'm 34.
Okay. Turn the car around.
Yeah.
Turn the car around. Turn the
Yeah.
car right around.
No, but I couldn't.
The loyalty.
The loyalty to Bradford City, because Huddersfield are our biggest rivals.
All right.
And there's a lot going on between the two clubs.
that would have looked
So,
absolutely
like,
crazy.
my hero worship would have went
Yeah.
with the Bradford City lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, I couldn't do it. And I promised Nicky Law, who was my old manager at Bradford, that I was coming. So I went to Grimsby for the 6 weeks. He made me captain as well.
Mm.
And then they ended up getting relegated because I missed 3 games through injury. I had stitches in my knee. Couldn't even play with it because every time you try and run, it just opens up.
All right.
And the games before that, we hadn't lost a game. And we went down by 1 point.
So obviously it was only 6 weeks, but how does it feel being part of a relegated, part of a team that's been relegated? Because you
Listen, it's not
experienced it
good
before.
to be relegated, but to be made captain of any club was massive.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, was that the first time, Captain?
Yeah,
That's surprising.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
What position was you playing then?
centre mid. I was playing centre mid. When I first started playing for Jamaica, that's where I played centre mid. And then I started playing centre mid at club level. I think centre mid would have probably suited me a lot more, but teammates say to me, like, you can play anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like there's certain fundamentals that certain players have where
They can play anywhere.
you can play anywhere, innit?
Yeah, but I think centre midfield, going box to box, I think I would have scored a lot more goals.
From the right wing.
No, from centre mid, he's saying.
centre
Oh,
mid.
from centre mid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying instead of the right wing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm brave in the box and I'll go all day.
Yeah.
No one ain't outrunning me.
Yeah.
Foot in the air.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane. I'm surprised that that was the only stint as captain in the game.
Yeah,
to be
until I
honest.
went into non-league.
Into the long league, and that's
Before we go into it, who is the hardest player? So you played centre mid. Who's the hardest player you played against, opposite as your centre mid, or your left back, whatever?
Left back, the person who gave me the biggest, hardest night of my career was a guy called Tony Dorigo. That's why he's in.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Like, any physical player, I was cool with that. Like, I played against Dix and Pierce. I thought it was easy. 'cause they
Stuart
can't rough
Pearce,
me
yeah.
up. They can't rough me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was easy. Like, I like that physical battle, but Tony Dorigo wouldn't let me feel him, want to get too close to me, be after distance. And then he ended up running me that way as well. Like,
And you don't want to run that way as a
Yeah,
winger.
man.
It's so
Yeah.
jarring.
bruv, like, it's one of them nights you're thinking, every time the board goes up, you're fucking thinking it's going to be you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you're having an absolute stinker, you know what I mean? But that's when I had to learn.
Yeah.
There's different ways of skinning the cat because I was depending on pace.
Yeah.
I'm going to go around you all the time. But sometimes whip it in front of them.
Yeah.
Just play off the centre forward, go and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little 1-2. And that's what I learned after.
Mm.
That
That's
made
all
you.
part
That
of
changed your
growth.
game. That
Yeah,
changed your
man.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
But some people never change.
yeah,
They
yeah.
ain't got no
yeah.
football brain.
No,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah. So
What
then
about centre mid?
Centre mid. Centre mid.
Hardest opponent.
Which one do you want to pick out? The Brazilian lot.
Yeah.
Kaká.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who was very impressive and I never knew he was that good. See Roberto.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Lefty, he was
Oh,
amazing.
oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
He was proper. Like, I was like, yeah, you're the full 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he probably wouldn't get that recognition that all of them man were getting.
It's because of who he's surrounded by.
But
you know?
just being picked every game for Brazil just
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
you
It says it
all
all,
you
innit?
need to know.
Yeah, facts.
Is it all? Yeah. So obviously, after this 6 weeks now, 34 years old. Is relegation on your mind? Like what? Not relegation. Sorry. Is wrapping it up, retirement on your mind? What were you thinking?
I ended up going. I weren't ready to retire.
Mm.
That season, after that season, Gold Cup was on in America again, and the manager he used to be a coach, but he turned out to be a manager. Coach Brown loves me.
Coach Brown.
He's given me one of the biggest sayings, which was funny. Like the first time I've ever seen a player try to make a sub as well. By the way, we played Trinidad away, yeah, and I had to come back to England because my baby mother at the time who was having complications with pregnancy and that.
Yeah.
So I've flown back in between a game, and I've flown all the way. I've had to go from England to Jamaica to Barbados to Trinidad. So I've flown like 24 hours, something like that. And I've got there, and my man's put me on the bench.
Wow.
I'm cussing. When I found out I'm on the bench, I'm cussing him. Why'd you make me come all the way back then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could have spent it with
facts.
my missus and that.
Yeah.
I'm pissed anyway, yeah. And then Daryl Powell playing in front of me.
All right.
And he's getting twisted up by this dread. This dread, no joking, this dread is taking liberties.
Yeah.
We're losing 1-0 and we're getting peppered.
Mm-hmm.
And Fitzroy Simpson's come over. What about the man? And I'm like, and then Coach Brown has gone to the manager. He's going, Coach, we know why, you know. And you have Swords up on the bench.
Oh, come on. I love that. Yeah.
So I'll come on at half time now. The first tackle I'll give the dread, it's like he had whiplash.
Oh.
Won the game 2-1. Never touched the ball after that.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
Let
Lift
him know
up the
you're
dread,
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lift it up.
Yeah.
Who's the dread, man? Who's
I
the
can't remember his name.
I
He
want
was
to
a
know who the
baller.
dread is, bruv. I
He
want
was
to
a
know
baller.
badly.
The one tackle I'll give him, you know, because I always wear studs as well.
Yeah.
Even in pre-season, I wore studs.
Bruh.
Yeah. In no modes. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah. Warlord thing. Yeah. Got to feel the iron, man.
Nah, that's
Alright.
cold, man. Nah.
Okay. So you're obviously, not ready to hang your boots up just yet. Even despite the knee injury you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a cut.
Oh, that was a cut. Oh, you just kept opening it up.
It's
Yeah.
official. Like, I was back after a couple of weeks of that.
Okay.
I played the last game against Tranmere. We was 1-0 up, cruising, then we lost 2-1. Then we went down. The manager never got the job. And then I left there. And then I was done the Gold Cup. And then Brentford, Martin Allen.
All right.
I went there for a year. Fucking idiot he is.
Talk to me.
He was one of them man who tried to bully man and all that. Like,
What, the whole team sort of thing? or-
yeah, he tried to bully the whole team, but he weren't bullying me. He wasn't bullying Andy Myers. 'Cause
Mm.
we've been around, we've been at proper clubs, we've been in the Prem and all that. But when you're League Two, League One, you can bully them sort of
Yeah, he
players.
picks his victims. Like,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they
I hate
ain't really
man.
got a character like that. They're good
Yeah.
lads.
They're not gonna say nothing. They're, not gonna stand up for
say
themselves.
jack.
Yeah.
To the point that man even started spreading rumours about me, bruv. Like, I'm a gangster, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, and he said to someone like, he's shit scared of me. I'm like, bruv, I've had managers give it to me properly. And
Yeah.
I've never reacted.
Yeah.
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 So that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? But any players who play for him, and if he does mad shit like, are you with me? And jump in a lake and swim across. Are you with me? Run through stinging nettles. That don't impress me.
Yeah. What?
What? He's doing this stuff literally, yeah?
Doing this stuff, bro.
Interesting.
And what players are doing it after him?
Only idiots are doing that after, bro. Right? And then doing set pieces in the car park and all that, bro. And I'm like,
In the car.
this brother. Yeah, not for me, bro. Like, I
Oh,
was there a
what?
year. And this is what I know, like, I knew there was rumours going around, yeah? Because man thought I was on the roadside,
Mm,
which I wasn't,
mm.
right? You cannot do both,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
all right? You want to be on the roadside, man know where to find you every day of the week,
100%, yeah. You
know what I
play
mean?
for this
Yeah,
club,
yeah.
yeah.
right? So we were spreading loads of rumours and all that. And when it comes to new contract, I knew I weren't getting new contracts, right?
Mm.
So I've got in for contract talks. And I can't offer you nothing. But I want to ask you a question. How did you survive on the money I was giving you?
It's none of his business for one.
For one, there's nothing with busy, but you know where he's aiming.
Yeah,
aiming
of course
it at,
he
you
is.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Crazy question.
And then years later, he had something about, in the paper, who was one of the people you was most scared of in the paper. It was in the paper. Number one, Jamie Lawrence. Quiet and unassuming, but you knew what time of day it was.
So he's basically trying to say you're a gangster making off-road
he's
money,
saying-
doing madnesses.
He carried a man bag before they was in fashion, and I have my suspicions what he had in it.
Who's this?
I know them, but I rang him and I was put it on him straight away.
Oh, yeah, you had it out.
yeah, bro, idiot.
Yeah.
I actually see him the other day at a Tottenham game, bro. Tottenham Liverpool. See him, and he's trying to hug me like me and him with long lost brethrens and that. It's false, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you're the guy. I love it.
No, I actually don't.
Nah, just like
Like
the
the realness.
innit?
Yeah.
Like, how dare you, bro?
Like,
Like,
bro, all them man there, like, they're moist, isn't it? Like,
yeah. Yeah, you don't respect that.
Yeah, man. Bare bark.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bite, bro.
No
Just
bite,
bare
bro.
butt, no
All right.
bite.
So,
yeah.
so before we even start thinking about wrapping up, just a quick visit to your non-league stint. Like, what were you thinking going into non-league? Was it like, you know what?
I probably misjudged the levels, right? Because I was very disillusioned with football as well.
Mm.
After football, I had a hard time with it as well. Because, like, you're not prepared. I wasn't prepared for retirement. And all of a sudden, the money, what you've got, is
Very
going,
different.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't know where you're going to get your next pound, no.
Yeah.
Your relationships suffer.
Oh, as
this
a
is what
result
a lot
of
of
the
people
money
don't-
dwindling.
Yeah, a lot of
We'll
people
talk on
don't
that a
talk
bit.
about this sort of
Yeah,
thing
this
after
is
football, you know what I
really
mean?
interesting,
And listen, I'm not too proud to talk about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it might help someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the money side started going, relationships started breaking down. At the time, I would go out. You might want to go out too much. You might drink too much. But
Mm.
you're trying to block everything out.
Mm.
But the only good thing what I always done, I was always in the gym no matter what.
Okay.
Mind
was my
state rise,
saviour,
innit?
yeah,
Mind
man.
state rise, yeah.
Right? And it took me like 7-8 months. And then one of my brethren was like, Worthing.
Mm.
Brighton, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
near
yeah,
Brighton
yeah,
and that. And Richard Paquette and Jefferson Louis.
Oh my! He's still playing now, you know.
Yeah, he's still playing,
He's
bro.
still playing now.
Good youths, man.
Hey, what a player, bro.
Good youths. But that's what they used to come to me every summer, because every summer, this is how I got more professional as well. Every summer, I do pre-season.
Mm.
When I was
Pre-pre.
playing,
No, wait, hold on. I know people that go to that.
Yeah,
It's you. They
yeah,
go.
it's me.
Ah!
I've been doing it from when I played because remember I used to go back sometimes and at the beginning I weren't fit enough, so I started something like every pre-season I would do sessions and then I started getting numbers of 40, wouldn't charge no one and just do it, and I got 2 4-year contracts year after year because I went back ahead of everyone.
Okay.
So I do it every year now, and then people. That's where Jefferson and Paquette used to come.
No,
And then
loads of people I know go to this, and they're
Yeah.
like, the running is insane. They
Yeah.
were like, it's mad.
Yeah.
Like I know loads of people that go to this,
Yeah, man.
but I just clocked that I've just put 2 and 2 together. That's mad. I'm getting
Yeah,
mad.
man.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So Paquette and that said, "Bro, we're at Worthing. I know you come and play a game or two, like, man, get out of the yard and that." And I went. Obviously, the manager don't really know me.
Mhm.
And first game, bro, I made this tackle. And the manager's like, "That's exactly what we want."
Okay.
And then I was there for 2 years, made me captain the second year. And then I ended up going to Harrow Borough after that. David Howes. Housey was always trying to poach me. Like, how you gone there?
Yeah.
Why you come there? And then I went there, spent 2 years there.
How old are you at this point?
When I went to Housey, I was about 38. I was there 2 years. Good, I had a great changing room. The boys were wicked. Like, non-league at that time, the boys were proper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grafters.
Yeah. Go
Go
work
there,
all day, come
yeah,
back, and they're
yeah,
coming to
man.
kick ball. Yeah.
And they're kicking ball properly. They're trying to win. You know what I mean? And I used to take at every club, I would take all the training.
Okay.
So, like, I instilled, like, standards. Like, if you're lost in training, this is what I always do. You've got forfeits. And I've learned from Martin O'Neill and Paul John. Always forfeits.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Small side again, forfeits. No matter what.
Nobody wants
Forfeits.
to lose that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody.
The standards are higher than, you know what I mean?
I ain't running after. I let man know.
So I'm saying, running the game.
Yeah.
And you don't have to run after.
Yeah.
You know? But then I went Harrow for 2 years. Then I went Tooting Mitcham. And I think I enjoyed that change room more than any other. Because most of the boys what I've coached over the years were in that change room. So, like, they knew how I was.
Yeah.
So we just gelled, man, and we had fun.
Okay.
We had fun together, but we knew that when it was work time,
Time to have work.
it was
Time
work.
to work.
Yeah.
Winners.
Brother, I'm all looking to fight. My brethren's in the change room, you know?
Yeah.
Especially my brethren Hawley and all that, brother. Like, give the ball away in the last minute. A Brighton trying to do diag. Get cut out, they score and make it 2-2, brother.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny, brother. Like, he's trying to, I said, you little cunt, watch when I'll get you in the change room. And he tried to run up his mouth. Yeah? So, all right, cool. And where I was, I sat right next to the door. And he's saying over there, so he's got to come past me no matter which way. He can't get past.
Yeah.
This way he's coming past me, that way he's shook. This time I'm cool down, innit? Right? So afterwards, I talked to him about it. He said, you know what? Put my hands up.
Yeah.
But heat in the moment, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but you don't want to draw the game. You're winning, bro. Come on, man. Man got win bonus and them things on the
Yeah,
game, man.
bro.
Come on, man.
But I enjoyed that mod. But I played semi-pro probably up until 44, 45.
Wow.
Flipping heck.
Still in the gym daily, still.
I'm in the gym still every day.
Look, I was saying to him, like, I remember like Christmas time just gone. I weren't feeling great, a bit under the weather.
I remember that.
I'm there scrolling like socials and that. I come across his Instagram. Bro, he's ripping a hole in someone saying, whoa, you're not training. Get to. I looked at him like, bro, I just got up.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need that. Yeah, you just need that.
What am I doing? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
How dare
I'm
you?
thinking, how dare
How
I
dare
try
you,
and be
bro?
in bed, bro?
How
You know
dare
what I'm
you?
saying?
It's a
So,
beautiful day, bro. How dare you?
the motivation that you're still instilling in the young players that you work with, and I know you worked with Premiership players, you still work with Premiership players, you're still doing your thing. Like, even speak on that now, because obviously, I think you're testament to putting energy in and getting so much out, because I think a lot of people, they kind of stop, they kind of give up, they don't want to put the energy into training.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people stop playing, they balloon, they look a certain way.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, I work with players, and I've got kids as well, yeah. And your kids, they watch everything you do. They'll be very careful in what you do, right? They know that I get up and I graft, right? I'm no millionaire, but I'm a millionaire in the work rate what I put out.
Yeah, facts.
That's it.
Gems.
You know what I mean?
Message. Yeah.
Well, massive message, and people are what they see.
Yeah.
Players, if I cheat, they're gonna cheat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I'm very careful like that. I like to set an example. Like I can, like when I go to Africa or I go to Africa, I'm doing 3 sessions a day.
Mm.
And when I'm telling a player to like run, they look at me and say, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna run for you."
Yeah.
Because I can explain it as well.
Yeah.
Remember, like when I talk about sports scientists and all that, like, and a lot of them don't like me, but I just talk the truth. Right? I'm not a great lover of sports science, right? Because a lot of these are computer geeks, yeah, talking about loads, who've never been doing any sort of sport ever. They've done the science, but not done the sport.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, that's true. It's true. Facts.
Right?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So how the fuck can you tell me about loading this and you've never done it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When I'm delivering sessions to the boys what I train, I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
You done it?
Yeah. And I still do it now.
Yeah.
When I join in with them,
Yeah.
right? And they're like, you even keeping up like this?
Yeah.
I say, what do you mean? I said, listen, being an athlete is more than just how you look. This is
Yeah.
more important than it. That makes you an athlete.
Yeah.
Just remember this. Huh?
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's deep, man.
100%, man. Because listen, some stuff we haven't even touched upon. I know you had a stint with the Ghana national team, coaching
wicked.
and doing fitness with them, and obviously you're doing the same for Zambia now. And you said that was Avram Grant, right?
Yeah, Avram always draws for me. He gave me my first opportunity when we was at Ghana. Remember going to meet him, and that's why I like Avram. Yeah, went to meet him. My special mention to Safe Ruby, by the way, who set out the meeting. Always looked out for me. Went to meet him in Knightsbridge. Remember, I'm in awe. Remember, he's been at Chelsea, Portsmouth, or whatever, West Ham. Gone to meet him. Talked a little bit. But I said to him, listen, I'm going to tell you this before anyone else tells you. You know I've been to prison twice. Right, let's get this out in the open.
Just the elephant in the room.
You know what I mean? 4 weeks later, I was going AFCON.
Okay.
Right? And we lost on penalties to Ivory Coast in the final. We was the best team in the tournament by a country mile. We was the fittest team in the tournament.
Yeah, I remember that tournament.
Right? That's why he loved me, because our team was the fittest by far.
Wait, sorry. What players are there, please?
Asamoah Gyannis is probably the best centre forward I've ever worked with.
Seriously, yeah.
In terms of
And
what?
I'm talking about with Hesk as well, you know.
Serious.
Asamoah Gyan. Oh my God.
Baller, yeah?
He was a joke.
Wow.
If he would have been fit in the final, we win that.
Wow.
Right? We win that by
I heard him talking about that recently. You know, he didn't play the final, but I think he was going through some things?
that was the World Cup.
Oh yeah. That was the
against
World Cup.
where he
yeah.
missed the penalty and then
Yeah.
he scored.
He was going through some stuff.
Remember Christian Atsu died in the earthquake?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I
man.
had to do one-on-one stuff because he hadn't been playing at Chelsea.
Mm.
So leading up to the thing, Gaffer's called him up and said, Jay, like, you need to give him an individual program.
Mm.
So we done like, at least 2-3 weeks of extra work with him. He ended up being a player of the tournament.
Wow.
Jonathan Mensah, who was,
baller, yeah.
listen, me and him,
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
The ultimate professional, right? Like, nothing was too much for him.
Mm.
He was always knocking on my door, can we go and do some work? Right. I love all that.
Yeah.
And next to him, John Boy,
All right, yeah.
Baba Rahman,
Baba Rahman. Yeah.
Harrison, played right hand side. Andre Ayew,
Andre, yeah.
The Ballad, yeah. He's on stuff
All-
still.
his brother Jordan.
Yeah. They were both of the team, yeah.
What are them two like? Are them two opposites or what?
No, the same.
Are they chill? Like, are they,
They're chill. Andre's more out there. He's like the speaker. Jordan's a bit more quiet.
you can see that though.
Yeah.
You can kind of see that.
Like Andre's like more of a politician thing, you know.
Oh, okay,
You know?
Yeah.
And you got Wakaso, who's a bad man.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother in the middle of the park, bro. One of them warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Amate, Daniel Amate.
Daniel
Yes.
Marte. Yeah.
He done a lot of work with me as well because he worked in the team at the beginning, then worked his way in the team. He was another one knock on my door.
All right. Wanting to do
Yeah,
work.
man.
Boy, listen, the career you've had, man.
Hey, we should have done part one and part
career
two.
you.
I wanted
Yeah,
part two.
listen, there's so much more that we could do, but yeah, the career you've had, I think, has been amazing. And I'll kind of reiterate what I was saying before. I think it's a testament to your character, as Kel was saying as well, and the testament to the relationships you built. We do certain segments, so let's close it in the way that we used to. It's a quick fire round. We call it one touch finish.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna fire some questions at you, and the first thing that you think of, you just say.
I enjoyed this though.
All right. So, you might have touched upon some of them, and if you have, don't feel any way to say it again. So, hardest time you've had in football.
Retirement.
Okay. The best time in your career, which you think you
Bradford
said.
City.
Bradford City. Again, you probably touched upon this, but best team you've ever played against.
Brazil. World champions.
Okay. Best stadium you've played at.
Of course.
Best boots you owned.
Puma Kings.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna say that. I
Come on.
knew that was gonna
Still
come.
wear them now.
Come on.
Puma Kings.
Still now, yeah. Hardest opponent you faced, you could say, well, I think you touched upon it. But
Only Dorigo.
only Dorigo. I already know the answers to this, but I'm going to ask them anyway. Are you a socks high or socks low kind of man?
Aye, man.
Okay.
Always
Are you a gloves on or a gloves off sort of man?
off.
Okay.
You play up north, you have to be off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said off with disgust, you know. Like, how dare you? Your favorite ever teammate?
I'm going to do man disservice.
I'll say a couple then. No more than three.
Hesk is one of my favourite. Andy Myers. Probably Isaiah Rankin as well.
I'm going to go back to it because I'm just so intrigued. Why Hesk?
Such a good youth, man. Such a good player.
Yeah?
He never forgot where he come from, ever. He's my roomie, and I broke him bad, innit? I was the first one to bring him to London to rave. Coliseum, innit?
Oh, man. Well, tell me he grew out of it, though. He didn't
Yeah,
carry
he
on.
grew out of it,
Oh,
man,
okay,
because he went
okay.
to Liverpool and all that, so he had to be
Yeah.
mad professional.
Okay.
But even when he was there, he never forgot us, man.
Yeah.
Big him up, man.
Yeah,
Big up Hess.
Amazing. Okay. Worst pitch you played on?
Oh, I don't understand the worst pitches and all that. Their pitches are too nice now. That's why they're soft. That's why they're soft. I mean, oh, any pitch is blessed to me, you know what I mean?
So it's a standard pitch for you, where
Well, every pitch was like a blessing.
maybe I should ask you the best pitch you played on.
Best pitch played on. Bobby Anfield.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Favorite goal you scored?
2. 1 for my country against America. And goal against Tottenham at White Hart Lane. And it was my birthday weekend. It was drew 1-1. Then I had a limo waiting outside.
Yeah.
Went for 40 sit-down meal with 40 of my brethren.
40.
Yeah, 40.
Oh, wow.
Then we went Coliseum after.
Nice.
And then the limo was outside, and then I produced after. So it's blessed.
Yeah.
Complete
That's
day.
so producing out here, complete.
Produce.
Yeah. Okay. And one memory through your whole career that you would pass on to like your kids or to younger people playing the game. One memory.
A memory.
Yeah.
What I've achieved.
It could be what you achieved. It could be
Or
something that you'll never
bit
forget
of
that you
wisdom,
experienced.
A bit of wisdom.
It could be a bit of wisdom. Yeah.
For me, remember what I said to you in the car. Any young person, any kid out there, Never put your career in the hand of anyone else.
Big.
I'm just gonna. I think that deserves a moment of silence after that. But yeah.
That was big.
Never put your career in the hands of anyone else. Do you know what? I think that's a great note to end on.
That's it.
Yeah, honestly, that was pretty amazing. Jamie, that was a pleasure.
Top man.
Pleasure's all mine, my brother.
Amazing. Thanks for coming down.
That's it. We're out. One league.
One league. Do it, man.
I know what's that.
That was special. That's